Hello everyone, how's it going? So today I'm bringing my newest custom figure. Here's a custom. Yeah, what can I say? So for making this figure, you're obviously, like I showed, you're gonna need the Venom body figure. And that's pretty much what you are gonna need. You don't need any other parts. Unless you want to have better articulation in the neck. Okay, so here's the thing. The movie Venom is an amazing figure. Hasbro makes awful, well, not awful, but they're not really all that good. Except this movie Venom. This movie Venom is fantastic. I swear, I never expected Hasbro to make such a good figure. So yeah, they had to find a way to screw it up, which is the neck. So basically, in the, like you can see here, this is the original figure. The head has this horrible dumbbell joint, which really doesn't give the figure a lot of articulation in the head. Like you can see, like this is as far up as it goes, this is far down as it goes. So yeah, a real letdown for this figure, and that's a shame because this is a beautiful figure. But however, with this figure, I found out that you could use Hyperion body mold neck, and there we go. You get a hinge joint in there, which pretty much just gives it a better range of articulation, as you can see. See? But yeah, and honestly, that's pretty much it. If you want to have the same results, just pretty much cut the neck off, cut the movie Venom's neck, and just pretty much glue it and sculpt over it in order to make it stronger, just like this. So yeah. Now the other thing that I did was pretty much take the figure and sand it. Yeah, this has to be one of the most time-consuming customs that I've done, just because of how much sanding I need to do. Let me show you. For example, as you can see, pretty much all of this is sanded. Like you can see, especially here, you know, there's not like the original sculpt. Maybe here you can see a little bit, but it's not noticeable. But even then, like here you can see it. Here, the butt cheeks. I actually did the butt cheeks really smooth, which that just kind of makes it funny. But yeah, overall, so yeah, pretty much, you have to pretty much get rid of all the rub in the figure, which I did. So yeah, and especially like here. Here is where you're gonna have the most problem with getting rid of the joint, so you actually have to carve it out in like this weird part, like this, I mean here. But yeah, when you get rid of it, you can just move it and it won't scratch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing you have to do is you have to sand the original eyes out. I pretty much just sculpt over it. And as you can see, I did a pretty good job at it, if I say so myself. You know, I added the green saliva. This is just silicone glue on the tongue, and that's it. So, yeah, as you can see there, the paint that I used is pretty much just Tester's matte white and French gloss blue combined in order to make this color. And pretty much use gloss white with matte white, and you know, as you can see here, here's the matte gloss white. But yeah, just pretty much spray it with some matte finish, and you're gonna get this almost weird matte and slimy look. So yeah, I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, it pretty much just has improved articulation in the neck. Let's get to some size comparisons. So here he is standing next to the movie Venom. You know, pretty much the same thing. But like I said, you have to get rid of all the sculpt, like the veins and everything. I mean, you can see the veins here, but I decided to leave those in order to make Venom look a little bit muscular. You know, like the crotch area is especially noticeable with this one. For some reason, I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, no homo. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also you have to put super glue in here. I had to put it in order that if I want to like post Venom like this, the paint wouldn't scratch. As you can see, it looks a little messy, but I mean, I couldn't have done it better. And here are pretty much my three main characters that I use in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which are Morgan, Venom, and Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man's pretty fast. Venom is super good for spamming. Just when I get into tough situations, and I choose Morgan for obvious reasons. No, just kidding. She has some pretty cool special attacks, like the whole cannon thing. That's pretty cool. So yeah, this Morgan is an unfinished custom that I'm still working on. As you can see by the unfinished shoulder joint, and she's gonna fall. Yeah. So yeah, this pretty much is like a Japanese figure. I'm just gonna take her out. But yeah, he scales pretty well with them. Morgan is obviously shorter, as she should be in the game. And this guy's scaled pretty well. Even though I do have to say I don't like this figure. This is not a good figure. People like it, I don't. It's just a little too awkward for posing. Yeah, that's all I have to say. But yeah, this is pretty much just a kid bashed as well. So yeah, it's a pretty good figure. So yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe. If you don't, then you know what to do. This is Alaco and signing off. Goodbye. This figure is just super smooth, which was the look I was going for. Fuck me.